we're here at the park. Took a taxi at 6 in the morning.
7.
Oh yeah.
Good views on the way in.
Really? I closed my eyes the entire time. I was in and out of sleep. First view on the mountain.
So this is day 1 of our Mount Kinabalu hike. Right now we're just shy of the 5-kilometer mark out of 6 kms for the first day, so we're almost 5/6 of the way done. It's been really difficult actually. It's just like very steeply uphill. Actually this is like not steep at all compared to what we have been dealing with. Much steeper than the average hike. I don't think we really expected it to be so difficult. But we can see the peak up there. Nice and clear, looks cool. And somehow we're supposed to get up there in one more day of hiking only. And it's like now we're at the point where each month like a couple hundred thousand.
The scenery sure has changed a lot. This has been one tough hike. It's been constant up. Constant. Well, we just reached the restaurant lodge. We're at 3,272.7 meters, and you can definitely feel it.
Some mountaintop volleyball. We're not really sure how they don't lose the ball. Like, already we've been here for 5 seconds and it already rolled off the mountain. Like, how did they not lose it? Anyway, we're at Laban Rata, it's called, and we're like doing math in our head to convert it into feet from meters, but we think we're around 10 or 11,000 feet. We're really tired. I'm more sleepy tired. Kristen's probably also tired, like sore tired and sleepy tired.
Yeah. This is definitely one of the hardest hikes I've ever done, which is funny because we've done longer hikes, higher hikes, and steeper hikes. I don't know if it's like the altitude, or maybe it's just because we were just going steep, like almost 100% of the time. It was just like stairs constantly going up. And like each one was like about this big. That was like the smallest one, or some that were like this big. So you're having to like lift your leg up. And you just didn't have the option of like taking a normal step. And I think that's like the difference between some of the other hikes.
Yeah, most like other ascents that we've done, like the steep uphill sections are, you kind of get relief by having sections that are flat or even downhill like mixed in. But there were very, very few sections like that. Maybe only like 2 or 3 sections that were flat. Yeah. And that was only for 10 or 20 feet, and then it was back uphill, like, and it was like 45 degrees uphill at least for 6 kilometers. So it's pretty relentless.
Yeah. I can't say that I felt really good about it.
But most of the tough work is done. Again, today was 6 kilometers uphill. Tomorrow we only have 2.5 uphill. And then of course we have to do the whole 8.5 downhill, which will be different in their own way.
And the good thing is we do get this pretty view above the clouds, which is always awesome.
Hopefully the clouds won't be there tomorrow morning. And get
you know what? This is pretty though. I'll take this. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah. And these are our Swedish hiker friends.
Hello.
Hi. So it's our 3rd sunrise hike of the trip. We've been telling ourselves that we're going to avoid them, but we can't seem to avoid them. As you can see, around. Maybe you can't see, it's kind of dark.
Yeah, you can't.
But it's like a single file line all the way up.
Can you try to shine the light?
It's 2.8 kilometers. We made it. We're at the summit. Kristen's on her way down. She's not feeling too well. But the view is as promised. A little cloudier than I would have hoped, but can't complain. Here's the true summit up there. Taking a little snack break before descent back to Laban Rata, which is where we spent last night. It is a pretty amazing view. A lot of clouds down there. You can kind of see under them right here. That's about where we started the hike, way down there. This is Kristen at her best. How you doing?
Terrible. I got sick and I threw up down there, and I think I literally like expended every bit of energy that I had. I don't think I could have walked another foot up. In fact, Justin had to encourage me to go to the summit because I was content just staying like 5 feet below it. I did it.
We're gonna do it again tomorrow.
No, this is my, I'm resigning right now from hiking. This is the hardest experience. I don't know why it was so hard for me, but it was.
I know why, because this is probably the highest elevation gain we've ever done in 24 hours. This is 13,000 something feet, 400 feet I think, and literally less than 24 hours we're at sea level. We've never done that kind of elevation gain before. It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
And there's still people way down there on their way up, so we feel like crap, but I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, we did.
So, we're on the descent. Feels much better right now. Although, after a few hours of this, our knees are going to feel like jello. Not looking forward to that. There's the summit up there. That's where we just came from. It's the highest point in Malaysia and highest point in Borneo.
Woo.
And Southeast Asia.
I'm so grateful that we're going downhill right now. There's our guide. He's getting photos taken of himself. He was really helpful. I really enjoyed his company.
This is the most treacherous part of the hike, but it's also the most fun.
It's a lot easier going this way than pulling yourself up. Good job. Some people on the rope going downhill. Oh! We were up there not too long ago. Fortunately, I wish we could say that we're done. We have another 6 kilometers downhill.
I'm glad I'm not done.
Yeah, me too. Like, the person keeps like falling on their side.
We just passed the 2 kilometer mark, so that means we have 2 kilometers to go before we're officially finished. We're happy about that because our knees are hurting, as is typical for a descent like this. And as we said before, this is like just kind of like a consistently steep hike, way more so than average. Interestingly, we read that this is the oldest rainforest in the world in this park. You can't really tell just by looking at it because it doesn't seem like there are huge trees anywhere. I don't know if that's in a different part, but it did say that in this park it's the oldest rainforest in the world. So yeah, we're headed back to the entrance gate, and then we're going to take a bus which takes 2 hours back to KK, and then we're going to get on a flight and fly to Kuching, and we arrive there at like 11:30 or maybe even later, maybe 12, I don't even know. But all in all, we're not going to be in bed until 1 a.m. So this is an extremely long day for us. We woke up at 2 a.m. So it's like a 23-hour day, including, I don't even know what the total distance we did today was, but a lot. So we'll be ready for a nice sleep.
And a bed.